Okay, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss very important topic, that is water and resource. That is from class 10th geography. See, chapter number 3. What is that? Water resource. Water resource. In this chapter, we need to discuss about three main topics. Three main. What is that? In introduction. That is the first topic. Subtopic. Introduction. In this introduction, we discuss about the water statistics. Water statistics. And second one, water cycle. What is it? Water cycle. And third one, problem. What is the problem? Okay. Second subtopic is water scarcity. Water scarcity. Water scarcity. Okay, in this water scarcity, there are two types. What are those? First one, quantitative. And second one is qualitative. And third subtopic is water conservation management or water management system. Water conservation or water management. Water management techniques. See here, in this third subtopic, we need to discuss about why we need to conserve the water. Second subtopic. In this subtopic, we need to discuss one more point. MPPs. MPPs stands for multi-purpose projects. In this MPPs, we need to discuss about again advantages, disadvantages. Before that, we need to discuss about history of the dams or MPPs. Is it clear? Last one, what is that? Rainwater harvesting system. Rainwater harvesting techniques and bamboo irrigation. Bamboo drip irrigation. Is it clear? Okay. This is the mind map of water chapter. See here. The entire geography, 10th class deals with the resources. First chapter, it is about what is resource and what about land resource and soil resource. Coming to second chapter, that is about wildlife and forest. It is about biological resources. Coming to third topic, that is about water resource. We know what is that, what is resource. The things which are satisfy our needs may come under resource. Already we discussed while discussing about the first chapter, that is resource. Okay, coming to water. What is water? You know, every day we are using water. Every day we are using water for different purposes. See, daily routine for drinking purpose or bathing purpose and washing purpose, utensil washings and cleaning purpose. We are using water for different purposes in daily. But what happened here? Water is available in three forms. Everybody knows about it. First form is liquid form. See here, it is in liquid form. Liquid form, okay. Liquid form. And second one is solid form. We can see in ice cubes. Third one is gaseous form. We can see clouds and moisture. We can see which is available in three forms. Coming to point, see here in introduction part we need to discuss about what is the statistics of water. See here. Can I clean this one? Okay. Okay, I can use this. Water statistics. In introduction part. Can I clean this? Okay. See this. See, in our Earth surface, nearly 3/4 is occupied by the water. It means 71% is contain water only. 71%. See here, northern hemisphere, the land body is very high compared with southern area. In southern hemisphere, we can see high amount of water. See, one more point we need to discuss. If you see this earth, from the moon, we can see other bodies like other planets like Saturn and Venus. If you see this earth, it seems like a blue in color because the water reflects blue color, light. That's what we consider Earth as a blue planet because of presence of water. Is it clear? Okay, coming to second point. Already we discussed what is the 71% is water. Coming to in 71%, only see here 97% of water is saline in nature. And in that we have only 3% of fresh water or good water. But in this 3%, 2% is available in the form of ice sheets or glaciers. In the polar areas, in polar areas, entire these continents contain ice sheets only. In Himalayas, we can see in mountain regions, we can see some glaciers also we can see. See here, in this only we have 1% of water is available on the surface of the water as a running water. Running water means, we have in this 1%, we can divide these water sources into two types. One is surface water. Second one is underground water. Coming to surface water, we can see four types of surface water is there. Sources. First one is rivers. Second one lakes. Third one ponds. And fourth one tanks. We can see different types of water sources. See here, some perennial rivers we can see in India: Brahmaputra, Ganga, Indus River. and Narmada Tavi, and also we can see Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Penna, Kaveri, and some other east flowing rivers are Lodi, we can consider it is. See here, we can see this, it is surface water. The surface water contains 70%, remaining groundwater contains 30%. Is it clear? And one more thing we need to discuss about one more point. What is that? See, India, coming to India, India, what is the population of India? You know, see, 70% of old population share we have, And coming to land share, we have only 2.4% of share we have. Coming to water resources, we have only 4% of water resources we have. 4% only. Okay, coming to rainwater. How much rainwater resources we have? We are getting 4,000 cubic kilometers rainwater only. And in that, how much of groundwater, replenished groundwater we are having? Coming to India, we have nearly 1,869 cubic kilometers rain we are having. See, these are the statistics of water. Is it clear? And one more point we need to discuss here, 8th point, that is, we have in India, we have nearly 10,360 rivers we have. And also, see, it is about water statistics. What about water cycle? You know very well, we have been studying in our fluid classes also what is water cycle. It is a biogeochemical cycle we need to discuss about. It is water cycle. See, water cycle. The water, liquid water converts into gases. It is called clouds. What happened clouds? After reaching some particular temperature, it condenses. After condensation, what will happen? The clouds starts precipitation by snowfall or rainfall or sleet, whatever it is. Again, it reaches to ground. It is the cyclic form. It never ends, and the quantity also never ends, never decreases, and it is always constant. See, water also maintaining cyclic process, and the quantity also never changes. It is the statistics of water cycle. See, coming to problem. The world statistics are saying that our Earth is a blue planet because of containing much amount of water. How much percentage of water? 70% water. But thing is that, and also coming to India, we have 10,360 rivers we have, and this much of water we have, water resources we have. What is the problem? So, we are discussing in our water chapter, we have one problem, that is scarcity. In our textbook, he has given the scarcity. What is scarcity? In 2026 or 25, nearly 2 billion people are going to face acute water problem. What is that? We have this much of sources in the world as well as India. So why we are going to face this kind of problem? Why we are going to face this problem? This is the problem. What is that? Scarcity is the problem. How much people are going to face the problem? 2 billion people are going to face the problem in 2025. 25 means it is not far away, just 1 year. Coming to here, the problem is that, see, we can say, We have water resources here. 4% of water resources we have only. How much percentage? 4% of. But coming to population share from the world, we have 17% of the water. Water, what is that? World population share is there. Population share is 17%. Coming to land share and water resources share is 4%. We can compare. It has to 4% of water share is satisfy the 70% of the population. We can understand what is the main problem for the getting or facing the water scarcity. We will discuss. In next topic, what is that? That is scarcity. In that scarcity, we need to discuss why we are going to face the water scarcity. What are the types of scarcities? We will discuss in the second topic. What is the second topic? Scarcity. Scarcity. There are two types of scarcities. Already we discussed. What is that? Quantitative, and qualitative. What is quantitative? Quantitative in the sense amount of water, and qualitative means the quality of water. There are two types of scarcities. What is scarcity? Scarcity means I need water to satisfy my needs, but I am not getting that much of water. That is called scarcity. Minimum need is there, but it is not satisfying our minimum needs. Why? Because there is a scarcity. What kind of scarcity we have? Two types. We will discuss one by one. How we are facing quantitative? Quantitative means quality. Sorry, amount of water. How we are facing? What is the reason for this problem? See, first problem is here, that is spatial and temporal. Spatial and temporal. Spatial and temporal. Spatial and temporal. See, if you see scarcity anywhere, we come to know about Thar desert nearby Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. What happened? The people used to carry mud cast means the earthen parts. Earthen parts. They used to carry these parts to long distance to carry the water. We can see what is happening here. Coming to spatial and temporal. Spatial in the sense means based on space also. See here, some parts of India, it doesn't contain much amount of water. In Deccan Plateau area also, and also Peninsular Plateau area also, we didn't have much amount of water. But coming to some areas like Jammu and Kashmir and the eastern parts, northeastern India and coastal belt of India, we have ample of water. We have ample of water resources we have. And as well as groundwater also. Groundwater replenishment also we have in this area. Ganga is flowing here, Indus is also flowing here, and Brahmaputra river also flowing here. And so many rivers. Already we discussed Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Penna, Kaveri. All these rivers are flowing here. So, and also Gujarat. In Gujarat also we have Ran of Kutch area. We have two rivers are flowing here also. So these areas having much amount of water. It is about spatial variation. Spatial variation. What about the quantity? How much quantity? These area people are, desert area people and peninsular area people are not getting much amount of water. Why? Because that is the spatial variation is there. Coming to temporal variation. What is the temporal variation? Time based. For example, you see there is a there is a our India is our Indian climate is monsoonal climate. See, in this monsoonal climate area, what will happen? You know very well about it. You know, northeastern, sorry, southeastern winds blowing like this. That is Bay of Bengal branch. It is Arabian branch. Okay, these are two branches. It reaches like this. You know what will happen? These area, northeastern area and the Ganga Brahmaputra area, these areas are getting high amount of water. But some parts of some some parts of Tamil Nadu doesn't getting more amount of water. Why? Because it is not in the way of southwestern monsoon. It get water while retrieving monsoon season also. Why? Because are you getting my point? It is about temporal. But and also one more point we need to discuss. It is about winds. It is about winds or seasons. In rainy season, these areas get much amount of water. What about other seasons, summer season and winter season? There is no rain. In some winter season, in Bay of Bengal, we can see different types of cyclones. Due to these cyclones, these coastal areas again get rainfall. Again get this rainfall, and also these areas also get some amount of little bit amount of rainfall. But one more thing we need to discuss in India we have already we discussed what is the Indus River is there, Brahmaputra River is there, and also Ganga River is there. But these rivers are perennial rivers, perennial in the sense they get water into 24 into 7. But coming to Peninsular Plateau, these rivers are seasonal. These rivers are seasonal. Mahanadi, Penna, Kaveri, Krishna, these rivers are seasonal. Based on in rainy season only they have water. In other seasons they don't have water. It is called temporal, based on the time. There are two types of scarcity. First we discuss what is that? Spatial and also temporal. It is over. Coming to second point, that is about unequal distribution of water among the societies. Unequal distribution of water among the society. Unequal distribution among the society. In India, we have caste system. Everybody knows about it. Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras. Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, and Adishudras are untouchables. We have. See, the population of these people are 10%. But BC and Shudras and ST, these population are 80% to 90%. But these people having 90% of land in their hands. These 10% of people are having 90% of land they are having. And also, these people are using much amount of water. They are utilizing it. The unequal distribution of water among the different communities. These communities are getting more water, they are using more water resources. But what about these fellows, these people, Shudras and Adishudras, they are not using much amount of water. And also in olden days, the Dalits are SCs, are STs, and Shudras, they don't have any right to get water from the ponds, tanks, and other water resources. This is the unequal distribution among the communities. And one more point we need to discuss here. That is very important. Agriculture. We are using water for the agriculture purpose and also industrial purpose and also domestic purpose. Domestic purpose also we are using here. See, agriculture purpose. Agriculture purpose. You know, after 1970, we have faced what is that? Before 1970, we have faced acute shortage of food grains. After Green Revolution, what happened? In the Green Revolution, we have been using HYV seeds and also heavy technology. Technology also, machinery we are using and much irrigation also, irrigation techniques also we are using. But thing is that also what we are doing, before that we used to cultivate only one crop in a year. But coming to here, after Green Revolution, we are cultivating thrice a year or twice a year, three crops. See here, the water usage is increased. Water usage is increased. Why? Because HYV seeds, they give crop, they give yield within 3 months. But general crop gives within 6 months they give crop. But coming to HYV seeds, they give within 3 months they give yield. And also for that purpose, it needs lot of irrigation and fertilizers and pesticides and herbicides it is using. That's what it is consuming more amount of water. But we need to adapt the drip irrigation system, and dry farming system. Dry farming system. Then only we can work on this problem. Coming to industries, we can't imagine any country without industries. We are considering the development based on the industries. See here, there are so many MNCs, multinational companies are there, and also what they are doing, they are utilizing the resources, utilizing the water resources. How they are using for cleaning purpose and cooling purpose. They are using machines. There are a lot of machines are there to cool the machinery. Also, they need to use some amount of water and also electricity. They are using their electricity also. Where from we are generating electricity from water sources, we are generating electricity by idle power. They are also utilizing it. And one more thing, they are utilizing water also. What is that? Cool drink shops. Cool drinks. Different types of cool drinks. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, 7-Up, and we know so many cool coconut companies are there. They are using 99% of water in that cool drinks. Where from they are getting? They are getting from water resources only. Is it clear? Okay. And one more thing we need to discuss. In industries, along with industries, one more thing also there. What is that? Urbanization. If you construct any industry there, along with the industry, the employees should come and they locate their residence nearby employment area. For example, industry. What they do? Again, the industrial corridor will develop. Industrial city will develop like this. People will come and settle. Again, they need roadways, they need railways, they need public transport, they need electricity, they need pipe, what is that? Drinking water facilities and park and also library. So many facilities they will get, and also city will also develop. What will happen if the city will develop? The people from the villages they migrate to cities and they settle around the industries. Along with industries, urbanization also going on simultaneously. Urbanization. What is the problem of urbanization? The density of the population increases, and these people use more amount of water. Every apartment should contain one bore to satisfy their needs. In villages they use 2 buckets or 3 buckets of water for bathing purpose and cleaning the clothes. Coming to cities, they take shower bath, tub bath. They use different purposes and they will use more amount of water compared with the city people. So this is one of the main drawback of industries. Industries are utilizing as well as urban people also using more amount of water. Coming to domestic usage. Domestic usage means household purpose. We are using this water. Household purpose. Household purpose also we are using the water. How we are using in domestic purpose? For cooking purpose, cooking purpose, cleaning purpose, we are using the water. See here, and one more thing we need to discuss here. The very important point is population. Population is increasing day by day. Comparing with 1947 to here, 1923, 2023, the population is increased very rapidly. What is the population now? Our population is 144 crores. In this year, in 1944, we have 80 crores only, 80 crores or 50 crores only we have. See here, the demand for agriculture is increased and also demand for industries also increases. Demand for the domestic water also increases. It means the water need is increased. Why? Because before 1947, we have only 80 crores of population here. Now coming to 2023, the population is doubled. It means, see here, the pressure on the water, the requirement of the water increasing. It means doubled. For the satisfying of the people, for the satisfying of the people's food and their needs, we need to cultivate 3 times a year. The intensity, carbon intensity also increasing. Coming to industries also, we need to develop industries to providing employment for the people and also providing the different types of goods. We need to develop industries and also domestic purpose also. Domestic purpose, the people need water every day. So we need to provide municipal water as well as drinking water purpose also. We need provide some water. It means the demand is increasing day by day. See how we are getting scarcity. Quantitative scarcity, volume of water scarcity by spatial and temporal variation coming to unequal distribution among the village people and city people and also between the different types of social groups. And coming to last one, that is the population. If the population increases, we need to cultivate more agricultural land. And also we need to cultivate 3 or 4 times a year. We need to develop industries and for the purpose of providing employment and also providing water for the population in urban cities. And coming to domestic purpose also, the population increasing, we need to provide more water. But what we are doing, our resources are very limited. Our resources are very limited. So people are facing every day, they are facing scarcity. We have in last year, 3 months ago, I think 3 months or 2 months ago, in summer season, Bengaluru has faced acute water problem. They don't have even water for the drinking purpose. That much of acute problem they have faced. Why? Because the city is increasing. It is spreading. So what happened? The population also increasing. So it is not satisfying the needs of the people. There is also one of the river. What is it? Kaveri river also there. And also one more river is there. What is that? Krishna river is also there. But it is not satisfying their needs. So we will read it. Why? Because the population is that much of population is there. And also that is also summer. In summer, we know Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri. Then these rivers are perennial, not perennial. They are seasonal. Season means in rainy season only they get water. So summer season is there is no water. That's what these people has to face acute water problem. It comes under quantitative scarcity. Okay, coming to second one, that is about qualitative. What is qualitative? We know very well about it. Quality means purity of the water, pure water. You know, in olden days, we used to get more quality of water. But coming to nowadays, we are not getting much quality of water. But every day we can see we are drinking water from the water filters. First point. Second point, we are drinking water from the water bottles. But we are not drinking water directly from the rivers or tanks or canals. Why? Because see here, that is called quantitative scarcity, qualitative scarcity. The quality is not good. That's what scarcity is there. See, already we discussed what are the responsible for the destruction of the quality of the water. You know, population only. Population. If there is no population, the rivers or water bodies should be in the pure form. We can see this kind of situation in this area and the Himalayan areas. We can see these tributaries or these rivers are very pure because there is no any human activities there. So it contains very good quality of water. We can drink directly from the source also. But coming to here, see here, there is a Narmada, sorry, what is that? Ganga river is there. Brahmaputra river also there. See here, Champan river also there. What is happening here? These rivers coming to nearby Delhi, nearby Lucknow, nearby some other cities in the Kolkata region. These are getting more polluted because here the population is very high. These people are polluting the rivers very well. And one more thing we need to discuss here. You know, in Krishna, we have one river, one sub-river, a tributary that is called Musi River. You know very well about Musi River. It is a tributary of Krishna River. What happened? The entire tributary is polluted by the Hyderabadi people. Hyderabad people, they polluted the entire river. So many rivers are polluting. Well, because how they are polluting? Who the population? Already we discussed. Population increases, agriculture, and also industries, and also domestic. In domestic also, what we are doing? Ritual activities, and also festivals, and plastic are non-degradable items. What we are doing in agriculture, if the population increase, we need to produce a lot of crops or cereals or other crops. What we do, we need to use pesticides, herbicides, and chemical fertilizers also. Chemical fertilizers. These are all harmful for the human bodies as well as other beings or living beings. They are polluting the entire water bodies. Coming to industries, already we discussed. These industries are directly releasing the effluents or waste materials into the river bodies directly. That's what is happening. River bodies are polluting. So if the river body is polluting, what will happen? See here, Godavari river is there, Krishna river is there. See what is happening here. Ganga river also here. These areas are, there are so many programs. The Ganga Namami program, Namada Bachao program. There are some programs are there. Why there are these programs? They protect the river water from the pollution, particularly from the industries. But what is happening? In the name of the development, what we are doing? We are establishing so much of industries. Here, where they are establishing industries? Nearby water bodies only. Why water bodies? Already we discussed. In industries, we need water for the cooling purpose, cooling of machinery and cleaning of the machinery and generating electricity. We need more water. So some MNCs are there, that is Pepsi, Coca-Cola and cold drink companies. They need 99% water. That's what they are establishing industries here, and also they are dumping directly without cleaning the water. They are directly pumping into the fresh water bodies or rivers. So that's what the water, entire water bodies or rivers are getting polluted. So this is the main reason. Industrial purpose, domestic purpose, and also agricultural purpose. These are polluting the entire water bodies. Entire water bodies. This is called qualitative scarcity. We have a lot of water, but we can't drink that water. If we drink that water, our health will we will get so many diseases. That is the problem. Okay, one more thing. It is about the scarcity. So third subtitle or third subtopic is conservation of water. What is that? Conservation of water or water management techniques. You know, already we know the first point. We know the problem. We know the problem. What kind of problem we divided it? What is that? Scarcity. What is the problem? Quantitative scarcity, qualitative scarcity. We discussed. So, third point is water management. Water management techniques. Water management techniques. What we need to, we know the problem. So, why we need to save the water or management the water? That is the big question. And that's very interesting question. It is very important heart of the topic in this chapter. See, we need fresh water or non-polluted water for maintaining good health. Good health. Without water, we can't maintain water. Because every day we need to take 3 to 4 liters of fresh water. Otherwise, we can't survive. Coming to second point. Food. Generating food. For cultivation purpose also we need some amount of fresh water, otherwise we can't cultivate. If you cultivate with the polluted water, what will happen? The entire pollutants should comes into human body through food chain. These plant roots observe the polluted water, and these polluted body water get into the plants. We use these plant bodies for the purpose of food through the food chain. The entire pollutants get into our body. Already we have seen what is that? Plastic. Plastic is that microplastic. It is entering into human body, and it is also causing the different types of cancers. And also it is also entering into the fetus of the human bodies also. We will discuss one by one. Coming to third one. To conduct the economic activities, we need water. What is the economic activity? There are three types of economic activities. What is the primary economic activity, secondary economic activity, and tertiary economic activity? We need water. Primary activity, you know, what is that? Mining, fishing, and also agriculture. These are comes under the primary activity. Coming to secondary activity, it is about industries, manufacturing industries. We need manufacturing industries. There is also, we know, there are so many machinery is there. We need so much of water, cleaning purpose as well as generating electricity purpose, and also for cooling purpose. Coming to tertiary activity, it is transport sector. In transport sector also we need water. Without water, they also contain some amount of engines. They can't control the temperature. So fourth one is, it is very important point. Ecosystem, to save the ecosystem and ecology. What is ecosystem? You know ecosystem, ecology. Ecology means, it is a, ecology means simple thing, the interaction between living things and non-living things. What are the non-living things? What are non-living things here? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Are you getting my point? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. It is the interaction. You know, without oxygen, without our water, we can't survive. Without oxygen, we can't survive. Without land, we can't survive. Without land, we can't produce any crops. We can't live without houses. This is the importance of lithosphere. Coming to hydrosphere, without water, we can't survive. Okay, one more point. What is that? Without atmosphere, without atmosphere means if there is no oxygen, we can't survive. So it is telling about the interaction between the living beings and non-living beings. Is it clear? Okay, what we are doing, ecosystem, in ecosystem there is a food chain. What we are doing, we are polluting entire water bodies. Entire water bodies we are polluting. So what happened, in our food chain, we have so many small creatures and big creatures also we have. So what is happening here? They are drinking polluted water. They are drinking the polluted water. So what will happen is the entire animals will die. Why? Because they need water. Without water they cannot survive. They die. The animals are dead. What are the other living beings? Plants. Plants also need some amount of water. Okay. Anyway, they are drinking polluted water. They are surviving. So it needs reproduction system also. So it needs reproduction also to produce young ones. So for reproduction, what they do? They use different types of pollination. With the help of pollen grains, they use pollination. There is a cross pollination there also there. So what happens here? For the pollination purpose, for cross pollination purpose, we need some creatures like honeybees and butterflies. We need butterflies for the purpose of cross pollination. But what we are doing, these are also animals. Without water they can't survive, they die. So if there is no cross pollination, the plants will also die after 100 years or 120 years. Okay, very good. Plants also died and animals also died. What is the use of the plants? These are the carbon sink holes. It means the entire plants contain carbon in their body. They are sinking, they are replacing it. And meanwhile, what they are doing? They are releasing oxygen in photosynthesis. In the photosynthesis process, they are producing food as well as they are releasing oxygen as a byproduct. See, if there is no plants, there is no oxygen. If there is no oxygen, human beings also can't survive. So the entire system will collapse. That's what we need to protect and we need to conserve the water. Is it clear? That is the important thing, to get good health and good food and participating in economic activities and also for protecting the ecology. Otherwise, we can't also survive. That's what we need to protect water. How we need to protect water? There are two methods. In third point and third episode subheading, we need to discuss it. What is the third heading? What it is saying? It is saying about the water management techniques. Water management techniques. What is the third chapter? Water management. Problem. Scarcity. Quantitative and qualitative. Why we need to why we need to conserve the water, why we need to conserve the water, and conservation methods. There are two methods. Already we discussed. What is that? Through MPPs and rainwater harvesting system and drip irrigation system. We'll discuss one by one. Coming to MPPs, we'll discussing about the MPPs and the rainwater harvesting system. We need to discuss about the history and Nehru thought. In history also we discussed about we have some sophisticated dam construction is there to provide water for the commercial purpose and industrial purpose as well as irrigation purpose. What are those? We will discuss one by one. See here, first one. In first century, you can see Sringavarakota in Allahabad. They constructed sophisticated irrigation system to provide the water for the people in the first century. And coming to second point, what is it? You know, Chandragupta Maurya time, he constructed so many rivers, not rivers, canals, ponds, and water tanks for the purpose of domestic purpose and irrigation purpose he constructed. And coming to third, in 11th century, already some examples are also there in our own history. In Odisha we have Kalinga area. There we can see sophisticated irrigation system in Kalinga. In our history, and coming to Andhra Pradesh, AP, there is a Nagarjuna Konda. Who is that? Okay. Okay. Sophisticated irrigation system. What is it? In Andhra Pradesh we have Nagarjuna Konda. Coming to Karnataka also we have some evidences, and also Maharashtra also we have some evidences. What are this? We will discuss one by one. Okay, it is about the history. In history, one more point also we need to discuss. What is that? And third point, fourth point we find it in 11th century. In 11th century, what is that? What is that? One tank was built. Tank. It is a biggest artificial tank nearby Allahabad. Okay, coming to fifth one. That is about 11th century. That is about 14th century. In Delhi, Iltutmish constructed one Hajj course tank to provide water for the city poor. It is about the history. Coming to Nehru think that Nehru has a vision. He is the PM, first PM. But he thought, in cities or urbans can survive. How can they survive? By industries. By establishing industries, they get jobs and they can survive. And one more thing he thought, by constructing MPPs, multi-purpose projects. So the village people get water and they cultivate so many crops and they become self-sufficient by money and all these things. He thought that by this urban development as well as industrial village developments, our India become a self-sufficient and it can lead a good environment, good life. He thought that. That's what he thought that, and also he has given one statement. He considered MPPs, multi-purpose projects, are dams as a modern temples of India. What he said, modern temples of India. And one more thing we need to discuss here. That is that when discussing about the MPPs, multi-purpose projects, see here. In before, after 1947 and before, MPPs, multi-purpose projects or dams are constructing for the only single purposes. For example, see here, in, what is that? There is Hirapur project, Bakran project was constructed for the purpose of irrigation purpose. It means providing water for the agriculture purpose and controlling the floods, for generating electricity. They constructed this year. And one more project is there, that is Hirakud project. Hirakud project. Here this project is constructed for the controlling the floods only. There is only simple projects and simple purposes we have. But coming to nowadays, what is that? MPPs itself saying that multi-purposes, not only single purposes. They have 2 to 3 purposes. What are those purposes? We will discuss here. But here we need to discuss about advantages. What are the advantages of MPPs? What are the disadvantages of MPPs? We need to discuss here one by one. Coming to advantages. What are the advantages or uses of the multi-purposes? See here, we are constructing dam. We constructed dam. And also we are releasing the water also in different canals. See here, we constructed a dam. We constructed a dam nearby villages or nearby water sources. See here what is happening. It is stopping the water. It is stopping the water of natural flow. Stopping the water. It means it can control the floods. Controlling floods. For the purpose of controlling floods, we have constructed dam. Second thing, these are the uses. Come to here. We can provide water for the, see here, from here we can provide water for the different purposes. Providing water supply for domestic purpose, industrial purpose, and domestic irrigation purpose. We can supply the water also. Coming to third point. See here, we can some dams are there where they are very long. Dams, they are very long. For example, there is a Mahanadi river. In that Mahanadi river, there is one dam. The dam name is Hirakud Dam. It is nearly 29 kilometers length. 29 kilometers. So, in these areas we can promote internal navigation by boats. Internal navigation purpose also we can utilize it. And also we can see the reservoir here. Reservoir means pond like structure. But we can also encourage the fishing here or fish breed. And if you have water, we can encourage the recreation also. Recreation means entertainment. What kind of entertainment? Now boating is there. Boating and swimming we can encourage here. And one more use is that we can generate electricity. We can generate electricity by turning the turbines through the water. We can generate electricity. It is called hydroelectricity. These are the advantages of multi-purpose projects. Now coming to discussing about the disadvantages of multi-purpose project. Disadvantages. What are the disadvantages of multi-purpose projects? Disadvantages. Disadvantages of multi-purpose projects. See here, people are opposing. Why they are opposing? We will discuss here. These are all comes under the disadvantages. What we are doing? See here, we constructed a dam. See. See what we are doing? We are stopping the natural flow of the water. So what happens? Natural flow of the water. We stop the natural flow of the water. some sediments also there. They carry some sediments. So the sediments are stopping here only. What happened? The dam capacity will decreases. Dam capacity will decreases. For example, there is a glass. There is a glass. Now, after amount of the water is filled with the different types of dust particles. What happens? The storage capacity of the glass is decreases. Is it correct? Is it right or wrong? So that is also happening here. And one more thing. Why we constructed this dam? We only controlling the floods. But it is not controlling the floods. In 2006 we have seen. In 2006 we have seen one thing. What is that? We have seen what is it? Heavy floods in Gujarat and Maharashtra. What happened? There is a lot of laws. What is that? Property laws, and also agriculture crop laws, and also soil erosion is also happening. Sheet erosion, soil erosion. See, with the help of through this high amount of flow of water, what happened? The entire upper layer, unloose soil is carried away by the water. So the entire land become dry, and loss of fertility is happened there. So what is happening? Third disadvantage. We are stopping the water here. In rainy season, the quantity of the water will increases and spreads like this. It reaches to other catchment areas. What happens? So the entire vegetation which is surrounded by the reservoir, what will happen? The entire vegetation will submerge under the water. After 2-3 days, what will happen? The entire plantation decomposes. What is that? Natural vegetation decomposes. What happens if the decomposes? The water quality should decreases. Water quality also should decreases. So it is also putting lot of pressure on the aquatic organisms. If the oxygen level decreases, what will happen? The aquatic organisms also will die. Without oxygen, they can't survive. Coming to fourth one. It is stopping the natural flow of the water. So what is happening? Some migratory birds also there, some migratory aquatic organisms also, fish also there. So it has to migrate and it has to lay their eggs nearby deltas. What we are doing? We are stopping water here only, but it has to reach the delta. It has to reach the delta and it has to lay the eggs here only. Fish. We can see they lay some fishes. Some fish lays eggs nearby deltas only. Deltas are brackish water. In deltas we can see different water, that is brackish water. Brackish water means salt water plus sweet water or fresh water. There in these deltas we can see brackish water. See, there are seas. Seas contains salt water, rivers contain fresh water. So there is a mixture of waters there. It is called brackish water. In this brackish water is a suitable for the laying eggs for the particular species. We can see Godavari region. Pulsa is there. Pulsa. It is a one fish name in local name. Pulsa. See, this pulsa comes to this area, brackish water area, from the sea to lay the eggs. But what happening here? We are building a barrier here. Building the barrier. So some species doesn't have chances to lay eggs here. So their species will extend. Within coming years. Coming to fish. Fifth point. It is building barrier between the rich and poor. Why? How it is building a barrier? See here, the people who are getting water from the projects, they are cultivating very well. They are cultivating thrice a year, 3 times a year, and they become rich. But the people who are not getting much amount of water from the land, they are cultivating once a year by rainwater and other resources. What is happening? The people who are getting water from the projects, they become rich. The people who are not getting water from the projects, they are not getting rich. So it is building biggest barrier between the rich people and poor people. And one more point, ecological imbalance. Ecological imbalance. What is that? The people who are getting the water, sufficient water, they are converting to dry crops to water intensive crops. What are it? Water intensive crops like sugarcane, rice, or paddy, or jute. They are converting into these crops. What will happen? So the entire land become saline. Saline means they used to plow for the purpose of planting. So what will happen? The saline, the salt content which is present under the bedrock, it come outside and the entire soil become salty. So it is not suitable for the utilization purpose. It is also one of the adverse effect of the construct of empties. And we are coming to seventh point. See, seventh. Where we are constructing these dams, we are constructing nearby hilly areas. In hilly areas in India, what kind of people used to live? Tribal people. Tribal people. In India, we have nearly 700 types of tribals are there. 700 types of tribal people are there. See, they are not homogeneous. They are different in their culture, in their tradition, in their lifestyle. Each and everything is different from each tribe, and also their language is also very different. So we are constructing dams nearby hilly regions. In these hilly regions, tribal people's home is for forest area or hilly regions. So for the construction of the dams, we need to relocate these tribal people from this region. So forcefully what we are doing, we are relocating them. What happened? The tribal people, the entire lifestyle is depending upon the forest only. For the food purpose and the entertainment purpose and the medical aid purpose. Everything they depend on the nature. Because if they feel hungry, they go and they collect the fruits or roots. They satisfy their hunger. And if they feel happy, they go and they play with the different types of animals as well as the plants. They get entertainment. What about medicines? If they feel any sickness, they go and they collect the medicinal plants and they cure their disease. The entire lifestyle is depending upon the forest and hilly areas. But what we are doing, we are relocating them for the interest of for the benefits of the nation. So it is also become a very difficult. Already we have seen in Tehri Dam construction time and also Narmada Dam construction time. Narmada Bachao Andolon. We have seen by constructing Sardar Sarovar Dam in Gujarat. We have seen what happened. It is also providing water for the 4 states, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh also. It is providing water. But thing is that here the people, what is it, nature lovers and humanists and tribal people and farmers are participating in the agitation to fight against the government for the construction of the Sardar Sarovar Dam. In Tehri Dam area also we have seen such kind of agitations to protect environment as well as protect the tribal community people. It is about the relocation. Next one, 8th one. Conflict or Village people, city people and village people. In Gujarat, we can see this kind of. City people are getting more water compared with village people. They start fighting against the government because of discrimination. Because in India, every citizen is equal. Every citizen is equal in front of the law. What happening here? These city people are getting more water from the rivers, but village people are not getting more water. What is this kind of discrimination? That's what they fight starting against the government. And one more thing, see here, there is one river, Krishna River. Krishna River. There is a conflict between the Maharashtra and the Karnataka. Because these people are utilizing more water, Maharashtra people. What about these people? It is also reason for the conflicts between the different states. And also it is also constructing dams also reason for the conflicts between the different countries. Already we have seen what is that. We have one treaty, water treaty in 1965 between the Pakistan and India. According to this treaty, we need to utilize 80% of water. Pakistan can use 80% water of Indus River. There is the Indus River treaty, but we have to use only 20% of water. It is also conflict. That's what people don't like to construct dams, because it is also leading to conflicts between the village people as well as city people, and also between different state people, and also between different countries. So that's what people don't like to construct dams. And ninth point, diseases. See, there is a river and a reservoir is there. So what happened if the stagnated water is there? So some mosquitoes may lay eggs on the water. If the mosquitoes lays on the eggs, what will happen? They may cause us for the dengue, malaria, and some other waterborne diseases like diarrhea. See, it is also causes for the diseases. Coming to 10th point. Yes, very good point. It is. We are constructing huge amount of construction. Already we discussed. We have seen in our upcoming days also. What is happening here? China people constructed a dam over their land. What happened? It is a huge dam. This dam is even impacting the rotation of the earth also. So that's what it is impacting. That amount of impact is caused by the dams. So the weight is increases on the surface of the earth. What will happen? Already we discussed while discussing about the different layers in the earth surface. There is a crust, first layer, second layer is mantle, third layer is core. So what happened? Up to 170 kilometers, we have only some rock-like structure. But behind that, we have one plastic nature layer is there. What is that? That is astrosphere. What it is doing? It acts like a rubber. So if you put a lot of weight on the particular area, what will happen? It will adjust like this. So what will happen? The earthquakes should come. Earthquakes. These earthquakes are called as a induced earthquakes. Induced earthquakes should come. These are the disadvantages of the multi-purpose projects. So it is also multi-purpose in the water management system. Multi-purpose projects also not satisfying the needs of the people. So these are the problems. These are the problems faced by the people as well as the environment. So people are opposing the construction of dams. So what is the solution? The solution is rainwater harvesting. In olden days also, we have seen this kind of water harvesting systems in our India. Rainwater harvesting system. Why? Because in previous, our ancestors in India knows about the seasons and the structure of the soils. So that's what they know how to conserve the water as well as surface water and as well as groundwater. So what they did, and also this rainwater harvesting system is very low cost as well as it is eco-friendly. Eco-friendly. So it is very easy to construct. We can encourage it. See, it has different names in different areas. See, in Jammu and Kashmir area, these people used to follow one system. There is a main river flowing like this. Main river flowing like this. What they do? They divert the channel and they store some amount of water for the purpose of drinking purpose, agriculture purpose, and domestic purpose. They use. They store water. It is called diversion channel. This diversion channel is called in Jammu and Kashmir or northwestern Himalayan region. We call it as a kul or guls. Is it clear? Okay, coming to Jammu and Kashmir area. Coming to Rajasthan area. Here, these people are following what is the rooftop harvesting system? What they do? Rooftop harvesting system. What is rooftop harvesting system? Nothing. See, they construct a house and they do give some pipe connection to the underground tank. That's it. If the rain falls like this, what will happen? They leave first spell of the rainwater and then the remaining spell of the water they store in the tanks, water tanks. It is called rooftop harvesting system. Rooftop harvesting system. Is it clear? Rooftop harvesting system. What they do? They store in the water tank, underground water tank. Is it clear? Okay. These people are following Rajasthan people. And also, in this Meghalaya region also we can see Meghalaya. What is the capital of Meghalaya? Shillong. Shillong. Meghalaya is receiving about 1,000 centimeters of rainfall. About 1,000. Masinram is there. Masinram. See, Masinram. The Shillong is nearly 58 kilometers away from the Masinram or Cherpunji. But it is facing acute water problem. But it is also constructing rooftop harvesting system and also it is satisfying their needs, 20% of their needs by rooftop harvesting system only. And also in Karnataka, there is one village. His name is Kendadur. See, in this village nearly 200 people are there. They are following rooftop harvesting system and also they are utilizing these water for the domestic purpose and drinking purpose and their agriculture purpose also there is. If they get much amount of water, it is Jendadur. It is located in the Mysore district of Karnataka. Okay, coming to this point, it is rooftop harvesting system in Chennai or Tamil Nadu. They make one law. What is that law? If anybody doesn't follow the rooftop harvesting system while constructing their house, it is legally punishable. Is it clear? Okay, it is about the rooftop harvesting system. And one more thing is there, we need to discuss about Rajasthan. In Rajasthan area, they have different types of systems are there to conserve the rainwater. See here, See what is happening here. In Rajasthan area, see carefully. They construct a wall-like structure. They construct a wall-like structure to save the rainwater. To save the rainwater. To save the rainwater. Wall-like structure. See what will happen in rainy season. The rain is stored in this area, and also the water. The water moisture levels will increase. The water sinks in the soil. This moisture is helpful for the cultivating the different types of crops in upcoming season. This kind of technique is called khadins. Khadins in Jaisalmer and Johar in other parts of the Rajasthan area. It is about the Johars and Khadins. One more point we need to discuss here. That is about, in Rajasthan area, there is a Falodi, Bikaner. These areas are there. What they did, they are constructing water tanks under the house, under their house, to protect their home from the heat. They store water. For example, in Filodi, in Bakri, in this area, the tanker's depth is nearly 6 meters. The length is nearly 4 meters, and the width is 2.4 meters. See here, this much of tank also constructed, maybe under the ground or there nearby house. This is what they are doing. They are storing this water for the purpose of drinking water only. Is it clear? Okay, one more point we need to discuss here. In Rajasthan, they call rainwater as a Palar Pani. It means pure water. It is about the Rajasthan. Coming to one more point. What is that? In Ganga river, Kosi is there. Kosi. These rivers are always causing floods in this area. So they are also in this area. People also they constructed some channels to their fields, agriculture fields. If anything happened like flood happens here, these channels extra water leads to their fields. It is called inundation channels. It means inundation means flood channels or flood canals. If there is any flood happens, the water diverts into their fields. That's it. It is about the rainwater harvesting system. There is one more point we need to discuss here, that is bamboo irrigation system. Bamboo drip irrigation system. What is bamboo drip irrigation system here? See, in olden days, in Meghalaya region, these people are following drip irrigation or bamboo drip irrigation. It has been practiced from 200 years. And also, see, they use bamboo. It is eco-friendly. They can cross roads also easily. How these water flows? Gravitation. They follow the gravitation. They will divert these channels from the main channel or main river. They take this water and they divert this water into their fields. For example, 18 to 20 liters of the water starts from the beginning, but it reaches their field only 20 drops or 80 drops. That's it. But it is also very easy, and also we can cross roads easily, and we can transport fertilizers and pesticides very easily without wasting the water as well as material. It has been practicing in northeastern India and particularly in Meghalaya. Okay, it is the end of the chapter. Thank you very much for listening to me very carefully. Thank you. And also very important thing, we need to read this chapter line by line only. Why? Because we will get a source-based question from this chapter. It carries 3 marks. And also we need to discuss one more thing in this chapter, that is map pointing. You know, there are nearly 6 to 7 dams are there. These are very important dams. It is very important for the map pointing of you. We should get one dam surely in your examination. Thank you.